And clearly this nigga has been listening to Throat Baby because he's getting a lot of that shit today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, this is going to be the start of a series where we talk about many types of anime characters, ranging all the way from the smoke demons to just straight up crybabies. And we'll start this series by talking about somebody who I never really see anybody mention. The man in question is none other than Gabimaru, the Hollow. Now, you see, Gabimaru is what I like to call a fuck around and find out kind of smoke demon. The name itself should be pretty explanatory.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
But without further ado, let me show you the smoke demon Gabimaru. You see what I did there? Now, cause it right. Alright, well fuck you then. First example, starting at episode 1, we pretty much start off with our nigga getting executed. And the overseer of this execution is this big lip ass nigga who looks like Kevin off of SpongeBob. Talking about some damn, any last words? And then we just got Gabimaru here just talking about, no bro, can we hurry it up though? Being around all you irrelevant niggas is making me smell like a background character. So we got this weak ass nigga trying to explain what the decapitation is, all while chopping into this nigga's neck. Even though, as a viewer, when you're watching this, it definitely didn't sound like them hits was doing nothing, because all it sounded like was metal clanging. I'm talking about some damn... We got this nigga winding up and taking one final swing, and this nigga Kevin is just sitting here just loving it like he's getting off on this shit. Fortunately for them, Gabimaru's neck is made out of relevancy, so the sword breaks against his neck. So of course everybody is shocked about this, and rightfully so. This nigga ain't human. But this nigga Gabimaru sighs and just sits there and is like, why can't I die? Like, oh my god, nigga, are you Kaido's son or something? So we cut over to another execution and Kevin's sitting over here like, burn that nigga! And they talk about how since being burned alive is so painful that oftentimes they'll give you a mercy killing by stabbing you before they light the fire. So they try to do this and the spear breaks. Gabimaru was just sitting there like, hey, my bad, little nigga. I know that was your favorite stick or something. So they light the fire and they're thinking, this nigga's surely getting burned, right? Right? But they don't hear no screaming. They don't see no flailing around, no nothing. What they do see, though, is this nigga's eyes looking them dead in their soul through the fire. Like, no, this nigga is not human whatsoever. There's nothing about this that makes sense. So after execution number 2, baddie number 1 pops onto the scene and she's pretty much sitting there interviewing him like, hey nigga, if you want to die so much, why the hell are you resisting? And he's pretty much like, bitch, I don't know what you're talking about. I crave death. So we cut over to another execution and Kevin is fed up. He's sitting over there like, hey yo, rip cuz apart. So they try it and look at these niggas. Bro, the bulls couldn't move anymore. They look like they're dying of cardiac arrest. Fast forward yet again, and we have another execution. Y'all, I promise this is the last one. They tried to boil this nigga alive, and he walked out of it. Like, nigga, what are you really? And I want y'all to keep in mind, all this happened within the first minutes of the first episode. So we find out that homegirl who is watching the executions is actually an executioner herself. And after a little scrap between the two, we find out 2 things. 1, we find out that Gabimaru was resisting during his executions because he has a whole ass wife at home that he subconsciously wants to get back to. And 2, her and other executioners like her were tasked with bringing Gabimaru and other criminals like him on death row to have a meeting with the Shogun in an undisclosed location. So long story short, the Shogun has gathered all these criminals that are on death row to form, in a sense, a suicide squad to go to Fever Dream Island and grab this magical elixir of immortality. And if they manage to do it, whoever manages to do it will be pardoned, all their crimes will be excused, and they'll be free. But here's where things take a turn. The Shogun calls one of the guards over. And after whispering something in his ear, the guard says, well, you guys are going to have to thin your numbers a little bit.
Huh?
So, being irrelevant characters with no brain cells, this man asks what that means. And before the guard can even respond, we see a nigga being choked out by this crazy, deranged Bakugo lookalike. And he's like, let me spell it out for you. We need to kill each other. And the damn guard's like, I mean, I wouldn't have put it that way, but yeah, die. So then a big ass brawl happens. I mean, niggas' necks are breaking, people are getting their face bashed in, everything. So Gabimaru, obviously not fucking with this plan, is like, what if we ain't trying to kill nobody? I mean, you got all these fodder ass guards over here, why not send them? One, nigga, how are you alive? And two, we tried to send them niggas, but they came back looking like human bouquets. So, we're gonna send y'all disposable ass niggas. All y'all do is kill anyway. So that boy Gabimaru had to hit him with the truth real quick. Hey, bruh, you right. We done definitely killed some niggas. But it doesn't mean we wanted to. I mean, it's only natural to not want to pack people up if you don't have to. Take me, for example. Nigga, I didn't choose the life of a killer. The life of a killer chose me. The guard over here like, man, enough of this shit. Hey, you, irrelevant nigga number 34.
You mean me?
Yeah, nigga. If you kill his ass, your ass get to go. Bitch, what? This nigga's over here like, alright, bet. Hey, little nigga, stay your ass right there. So Gabimaru over here like, hey, nigga, you ain't with this pointless ass killing shit either, right? Can't we kumbaya or some shit? Here this nigga go. Man, if it means I get to be the main character, then I'm gonna just have to pack your ass up. But he didn't know Gabimaru maxed out his evasion skill to 100 and that nigga just weaves that shit. Bro, can't we just talk this out? I'm really not trying to catch a body right now. Then this random ass NPC had to go and say it. If you ain't gonna fight, then just die then and let a real nigga be the main character. And that one phrase woke up the smoke demon within. Damn, well, if that's how you feel, I guess it's pack season.
Give me that neck.
And then this nigga just goes on a rampage. I mean, look at what he did to this nigga. And clearly this nigga has been listening to Throat Baby because he's getting a lot of that shit today. But see, amongst all the carnage, this nigga Gabimaru does something I haven't seen anyone do in a long ass time. He lunges at this nigga with his mouth wide the fuck open and rips out this nigga's jugular. Like, do y'all even comprehend what just happened? How often do we see a nigga get packed up like that? Who are you, Rick Grimes? But nah, clearly these other background characters didn't get the memo because they all just begin to rush his ass. And this nigga Gabimaru just gets collateral, multi-kills, critical hits, everything, bro. Like, I know that I done said this nigga can't be human, but he's gotta be a vampire or something. He's biting through people's throats and he's covered in blood. He done made this whole scene look like some shit out of the Red Wedding. And he just had everybody shook at the sight of him. I mean, hell, nobody could really move. He had Jabba the Hutt over here shitting himself. And my boy Gabimaru over here ain't sweating nothing, just looking majestic. Then we have disappointment number 1 over here talking about some damn, his methods are so brutal. This man Gabimaru hit him with a bar that I know none of them were ready for. Nigga, murder is murder. What, would you feel better if I made this shit pretty for you?
Like, niggas, did you hear that?
But, yeah, that was part 1. If you guys want a part 2, definitely make sure to go like, comment, subscribe on this video. But yes, to answer a few, the main question that I'm sure a lot of people are going to ask, yes, videos like this and this series itself is inspired by CJ the Champ. But I'm gonna see you guys next time, and I'm out. Peace.